And we had to pull Jeff Seidenfaden, the pet guy, away from Sean Ramey because Jeff was pitching a new reality show, Pet Guy.
Exactly.
I like it.
I do too. It's all about reality today, and I feel so non-reality.
Well, no, you brought your reality in with you. Your reality
That's right.
is Max.
That's right.
You're
yeah.
constant in your life, and you're always here on Tuesdays to talk
This
about
is
some
true.
wonderful stuff.
Right.
Today, pets and young people, especially really young people.
Boy,
babies.
talk about reality.
Yeah.
When folks that have pets realize that they are getting ready to have a baby, and maybe they don't have the most well-mannered pet, and that's something that can be pretty scary.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure that you've heard or seen horror stories.
Definitely. A lot of animals, not a lot, but there are animals that end up in shelters because things don't work out because the new baby comes home and there are some problems. So we wanted to talk today about things you can do to really limit those problems.
Yeah, exactly.
So that you have a good experience. The first one would be plan ahead. So as soon as you find out that you're pregnant, if you have a dog, make sure that your dog knows some basic obedience training.
Yeah.
Don't wait until the last minute or wait until the baby's born to try to start doing some training. It's too late by that point.
Right, as you're getting the nursery ready, get the dog into obedience training.
Exactly. Go ahead and set the boundary before the baby arrives. You don't want to associate anything that the dog might think is negative with that new baby. So if you're going to limit them from certain rooms in the house, do it well before the baby arrives.
Sure, because the dog is being introduced to somebody new in their environment as well. It's very unusual and strange and different for that pet, too.
Definitely. Also, be sure to find someone that is going to care for your pet while you're in the hospital,
Very
while you're
smart
away.
idea. Get
Do
that lined up early.
Right. Bring them over a couple weeks before you're due so that the pet is aware of who they are, they're familiar with them. Also, once you've had the baby in the hospital, go ahead and bring home a blanket or a towel that has the baby's scent on it.
That's a brilliant idea.
Put it in the crib, let them get used to that scent. Also, don't forget to pay attention to your pet and go ahead and start early on carving some time aside that you're going to spend with your pet because you're going to need to spend time with both.
Right.
Also, just a couple of other quick tips when you are coming home from the hospital. Be sure to have dad hold the baby, have mom walk in first. The pets haven't seen mom in a couple of days.
Okay.
So, and don't scold them if they jump up. Again, it goes back to those the manners that you're going to train ahead of time.
Right.
But let mom go and sit down on the couch and play with the dog, and then have dad come in with the baby. What you don't want is all this off-limit stuff right away.
Right. No, and holding the baby up almost like a treat that the dog is trying to get at.
Right. And also, once you do bring the baby home, don't just wait till the baby's asleep, taking a nap or away to give the dog attention. Give the dog attention when the baby's there. You don't want the dog to associate positive things with the baby gone. You want the dog to associate positive things when the baby's around as well.
That is such great advice, and your life is hectic anyway because of this
Sure.
new, beautiful, wonderful joy coming into your life. You don't want to make it any more hectic
No.
and stressful.
It can really be a positive experience. Again, you just need to think ahead, some what you would think is common sense, but you've got so much going on when it's time to plan for a new baby.
Oh, that makes sense. All right. Hey, real quick while we have a little bit of time left, give us a flea and tick update in terms of the weather and where we are in the season.
We're in the midst of it right now. So
Really?
with getting ready to be start of the summer. It's obviously been hot. There's been a lot of rain, so they're just out there breeding, and also mosquitoes.
Oh,
so
yeah.
again, the spot-on treatments, BioSpot we've talked about. Frontline is good. Both are available locally. Just picked mine up at Feeder Supply last week, my 3-month supply. So get out there and get it done. Again, don't ever let them off of it. Do it year-round.
Right.
Keep them on it. Also, with the mosquitoes, if your pet has not been heartworm tested, go to your veterinarian, get the heartworm test, get on heartworm prevention. Just not something to play with.
And next week, when you come by, we're going to talk about some 4th of July tips,
That's right. Not just 4th of July tips. We're also going to talk about nuisance barking, which happens around the 4th of July. The fireworks go off, the dogs start to bark.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you do to prevent all that, and how do you keep your pet safe?
Max never barks.
Oh, yes, he does.
Such a well-behaved
Just not in
dog.
here. Again, it's reality TV. He's on his best behavior. He doesn't want to be voted off.
He is, as always. Well, he's got a good trainer, Jeff Seidenfaden, the pet guy. Get a hold of Jeff at jeff@petguy.tv or go to his website. Lots of wonderful tips up there, petguy.tv. Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
And thank you, Max. And we will be back with Sign Crafters, the Fisher Refrigerator Picture of the Day, and Rose is going to talk about faith and inspiration and all those wonderful things when we come back. You're watching the CW Louisville Live this morning.